I'm Peter Bruninger. I'm here at the show, and I've got a cast of stars here in our industry. And let's start over to my left. Please introduce yourself.
Joel Durant on Arms.
Hi, Joel. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
And over here.
Joe Cohen from the Lotus Group.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hi, and I'm Manny Lakaruba, the chief engineer, I guess, of the Lotus Group as well.
Manny's a designer of the loudspeaker. Manny, tell us about the speaker.
Yeah, well, most obviously, it doesn't have a box. So it's a dipole loudspeaker, meaning that it emits as much sound to the rear as it does to the front of the speaker, and all the energy, particularly in the bass regions, off to the side, effectively gets canceled. So one of the most interesting properties of a dipole loudspeaker like this is that it puts about half of the bass energy into the room as a conventional box loudspeaker. And so your perception of bass is, the timbre is just as accurate, but it's much more articulate and quick in the room, and it's easier to locate in the room. It doesn't engage as many room modes. Mm-hmm. The other interesting aspect of this loudspeaker is that it's fully digital and active. So there's an amplifier channel per each driver, and the black box here in the middle of the rack has our proprietary DSP. And I start the process of creating the crossover and equalization in my anechoic space in my lab. And then when we bring the speaker into the field or into a customer's house, I overlay another calibration to compensate for the room effects. So this loudspeaker gets calibrated for the room. Mm-hmm. For every installation.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're stunning to look at, and like you're going to hear in just a moment or two, they produce a huge, enveloping soundstage, and they don't excite the room nodes as other speakers do, which makes them much more usable in many more environments. Well, thank you, everyone, for the system walkthrough, and it's time to do a little bit of listening.
Thanks, Peter.
Okay, very good. And here's some Katie Lang.
Save me from you, but pay me the way to you. Lead me upon the captive road, gracious and tame, like love can be. Lead me upon, spoil me with you, and soil me with watch over me with a mother's eye.
Beautiful, smooth sound.
Judging my words,
and you can hear it for yourself. From the Lotus Group. At the show.
Say